Hello, I thought I'd keep you up to date with Mission Volvo. We drove it to Penrith up in North Lakes there, and it was faultless. It absolutely ran brilliantly. It's the red block engine, the old Volvo red block engine. They're pretty much indestructible, and it ran really well. It does have a small issue in where it won't tick over properly until it's warm, but what I'm going to do is have a look at the mass airflow for that, and some other, and maybe the injectors. But for the time being, as it ran perfectly well when it was warm, it was great for the journey. Had my kids and the dogs in it, especially with the kids. I wanted it to be safe, so I took it to a friend of mine who was a mechanic. He went through some stuff, new brakes, new bushes, suspension bushes, and just went over the car, said it was good to go. So we did, and it was great. One thing that did happen though was that the windscreen wipers stopped working. So just a quick thing of how they work. There's a motor here. So this motor runs cogs, a cog which is in there, and then in the middle of there is a nut that goes through, and there is a rack here for the windscreen wipers. So if you can imagine two bits of metal doing this, that then makes the windscreen wipers go. So the cog itself, that was all gooed up. These are like serviceable items. So 1989, I don't think it's ever been done. All the grease had got a bit gloopy, and it was really struggling with the motor, and it was blowing fuses. So I got a load of oil, put that in there, and I think what's happened is that the oil has ran down through where that bolt goes in, and it's loosened the bolt. As the windscreen wipers are moving and everything's twisting, it loosened the bolt. The bolt came out when it was in torrential rain on the way back on the motorway. No windscreen wipers. That was fun. Anyway, I found a bolt, got a lock washer, and I've put that in, and it works fine now. So it's a Volvo, a very old Volvo, very much like the old Land Rovers. You can fix these things with a bike spanner. So it's been a joy to work on. When anything goes wrong, it's been really simple to fix thus far. And that's where we are up to now. So the next thing is to do the heater. Now, I believe the heater is behind the firewall. You have to take the dashboard out. But to get to that bolt, I had to take the glove box out. So, well, it's supposed to be 4 screws, only 2 screws in it. But what I noticed was that, although it's quite a laborious job, I don't think taking the dashboard out is going to be a big job at all. Everything's pretty much a screw or a bolt in, bolt out job. Get a new heater blower, put that in. Hopefully that will solve the heater problem. But it's getting into summer now, so it's not really that big of a deal. But demisting the windows, I had to get those plug-in 12-volt things, and they take a long time. But yeah, it's going well. I mean, it's an ugly pig, you know. I mean, they call it the flying brick, and it's an ugly thing. But what a tool. You know, it's to put the dogs in, it's so they can get full of mud and go running and playing around in the fields, and then I'm not bothered. Also, the big dog, he's only a year old. If I put him in the back of the nice family car, he'll chew it to bits. And the amount of money it'll cost to fix that, you know, just buy a cheap car and run that instead, was the idea. Spending a bit more money on it, though. I can't help myself. I made the interior fluffy. Might not be for everybody, but it's fluffy! So fluffy. So yeah, the kids hate it. They absolutely hate it. I have to drop them off about half a mile from school so nobody sees them in it. But it's a workhorse and it's doing its job. So that's the Volvo Mission, and you're all up to date thus far. Toodle pip, goodbye.